And we're back to the UV mapping of our book. Now there are a few pieces that are still left off and we need to focus on them before we get to the middle of the book. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. I'm going to switch to edge mode and just break these stitchings here as well as these ones. There you go. And then it's just a matter of stitching the pieces together. So let's go ahead, stitch them together, and stitch, and stitch, and stitch. And as you can see, it's a very simple process. You just have to understand the flattening of the book. Once you understand that, it gets very easy. So let's see what this piece belongs to. Okay, this piece is a transition between the cover and the middle of the book. So let's stitch these together here and stitch this here. Now you can stitch these pieces here, although I don't recommend because it's going to get a little messy. We need these open in order for this to work better for us. So now that this is done, we only have these two little pieces left, which corresponds to these here. So let's go ahead and stitch them. And stitch this. And this. And do the same to the other side. So these two here. This piece here and this piece here. So we have our book done. We have to straighten these edges, but this is something you can do by yourselves between lessons, just selecting the vertices and moving them around. Okay, I'm not going to focus on that right now because we're going to lose a lot of time on that. Just straighten this out. And this is the middle of the book. Now, the middle is pretty simple because we just have to make this become a continual piece. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. Let's select this and stitch. There you go. And this and stitch. There you go. So like I said before, the middle is not that important because it's going to be a different material. We just have to place this somewhere. So I'm going to leave this here for now and let's concentrate our attention on the book. The book can't be like this. It needs to be rotated. So make sure you have angle snap toggled on and then you can rotate this. So if you remember, this part is the back of the book. Let me select it so you can see. So this is the back of the book, so it needs to be to the left. And this is the front of the book, so it needs to be to the right. So this is it. We just have to make this work in this space. So I'm just going to move this to the middle. And then we can drag a few of these vertices around. You can hold shift if you want to snap. Move these down. We want to fill in the whole square. It doesn't matter if the texture is not square. We need the whole book to occupy the whole square. Hold shift and hold shift. And now it's just a matter of fixing these guys here so that everything is straight. Like I said, you can do that yourselves. And finally, I'm going to select all of these pieces here, move them in, and just scale them down a little bit. Doesn't need that much detail. And there you go. We have our book mapped out. Just fix all the lines, leave everything straight. And in the next clip, we're going to create a material for this and see how this looks with the texture. So I'll see you guys then.